WCTV Pinpoint Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
All right, so let's take a look at some current conditions out there this morning. It's 52 in Valdosta. It's 54 in Tallahassee. We're at 55 degrees in Thomasville, so we are starting off today much cooler. But if you look at the almanac, that's right where it's supposed to be this time of the day, this time of the year, something we haven't seen an awful lot of. Yesterday's high, 85, even after the showers. Took a little while for that cooler air to move in, so still way warmer than normal. Picked up officially a little more than 3/4 of an inch of rain. Add to it the little tiny bit we had before midnight, and we're talking about 8/10 of an inch. I've seen some reports as little as a ½ inch, as much as 1.5 inches or 1 3/4. So yeah, good soaking with yesterday's rain. Now I think rain chances are done for the next several days, and we will continue to talk about these cooler temperatures. 57 degrees in Live Oak. That's one of the warmer spots. In Mariana, we're at 54. In Bainbridge, we're at 55. In Monticello, it's only 53. And while I'm not expecting a lot of fog, how about the visibility in Perry down to just 1.5 miles? Now, as far as that 24-hour temperature change goes, boy, is it different out there this morning. 23 degrees cooler than it was yesterday morning in Valdosta. But remember, yesterday everybody was in the 70s with all the clouds and showers that are moving offshore and continuing to move away. We're going to talk about that second shot of cooler air, that secondary boundary that slides through the region today. And that's really what will allow our temperatures to bottom out a little bit more tomorrow, and maybe even more so on Thursday as the skies stay clear, the air stays dry, and the winds go even more calm. Today, we probably notice at times a little breeze out of the northwest and north. And then tomorrow, with higher pressure down towards the Gulf Coast, that core of the cooler finally making a little bit farther south, it's going to keep those skies up, keep those winds down, and that sets us up for that radiational cooling, which is when we usually see our coolest temperatures. And we might see the coolest temperatures we've seen yet this season Thursday morning. I don't see a lot of activity on the Futurecast over the next couple of days. I am not counting on a lot over the next couple of days. Let's put the breeze today out of the northwest, 12 to 22 on the Gulf. So breezy enough, but no advisories today. There's a look at the tide times. The high tides finished up about 5:45. The low tides will start about 11:15. On land, let's go 50s, bright, cooler. Sunrise, 7:46, so still about an hour for sunrise. Remember, we turn those clocks back first weekend of November. Now, this afternoon, I think the warm spots will make the upper 70s. Some areas, though, aren't going to get that warm. And then tonight, it is going to cool off a whole bunch again, probably all the way down into the 40s for many of us. What about that extended forecast? Well, I think we are looking at temperatures that may struggle to reach the 70s in spots tomorrow. That's going to be totally different. And before we all get excited, Rob said it's going to rain all weekend. No, Rob did not say that. What Rob is saying is there might be a few sprinkles on Saturday or Sunday. At this point, I'm not too sure.